Hi, Sheryl.
Hi, how are you, Bobby?
Oh man, this is awesome for me. I'm such a big fan.
I'm a fan of yours.
I want to, and she's putting the gum
putting
on
my
her.
gum
You like
on
to save
top.
your gum?
I'm putting it on top of the Bobby Bone Show.
Will you eat it again though?
Yes, I will.
Okay,
Or
that's
I'll
clean.
eBay it.
eBay it, yes. First of all, thank you
I
for
got
coming
a few
in.
things I need to pay off. So.
Hey, so I got to ask. So now you're doing country. What's the difference for you in your mind? Do you feel like you kind of get to be yourself? And
Honestly, there's very little difference.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, all my early stuff and a lot of stuff, even in the later years, was probably if it was played now, would probably get played in this format. But one of the things that I love about country is that it's where you hear songs and it's where you hear guitar solos, and that's kind of what we've always done. I've got Peter Stroud sitting next to me, who's been with me for like 14 years, and he's so happy to have the opportunity to play guitar solos again, and with the hopes that maybe somebody will hear them. But it's great. You know, I've lived here in Nashville for 8 years, and have been coming here all my life, and it's just it feels like a really nice transition.
when you started doing jingles. Is that true?
I did.
So how did you get a
It's
job
a
as a
good
jingle
time
singer?
for the great taste of McDonald's.
You really did McDonald's first?
I did. That was one of the very first ones I did.
Do you get paid a lot for like the big national jingles?
I'll tell you, I taught school in St. Louis, and when I got out of college, I taught music, elementary music, kindergarten through 6th for 2 years. And I started doing some jingles on the side, and one of them went national, which was the McDonald's, and I made $42,000.
Oh my!
Which was more than my 2 years of teaching. And so I thought, well, shoot, I'm going to go to LA. I'm just going to try my hand at it. I've got some songs. I'm going to see if I can get my songs either recorded by somebody else or maybe I could do them. I mean, I was really naive. And then within 6 months, I crashed an audition for Michael Jackson. And then from that point on, it kind of became what it was. But yeah, I did a lot of jingles, a lot of them.
You sang backup for Tina Turner. True or no? No, true.
No. Well, she recorded a song of mine, and I sang on that.
Okay, so this guy here is the one who's telling me he's just such a big Tina Turner fan. He's saying,
oh my God, he's taking his clothes off. What does it mean?
Tina Sheridan. He was like, she sang with Tina,
You know
so
what?
that's why.
She's simply the best.
Yes.
You are like the closest I've ever been to Tina. I've wanted to meet Tina for my entire life.
I'm going to make that happen for you. And I don't know how I'm going to do it because I don't know her at all. But
At least she's offered to help.
Because I had a great interview with you last year. I waited for like 3.5 hours outside of movie theater. You had some movie premiering. Your flight was late. And
yes.
And I yelled at you, hey, what's Tina like in person? You said, she's wonderful. Great interview. Hard hitting.
I don't mince words.
No.
I get right to the point.
Sheryl Crow is in the studio here. You adopted a child.
2.
You have 2 now. Well, Amy is in the process of adopting now.
Hooray.
Right back here.
Yes, hi.
back
You
here.
know, I know this is completely, people will probably tweet that I'm just like the most heinous creature ever. But we always said it was the height of recycling. Adopting. Okay, yeah, I see where that's going.
We didn't know if it was comfortable enough to laugh.
No, I know. I mean, it is the most wonderful thing I've ever done in my whole life, and I have the most precious boys, and I have to say that God just takes care of things. You know, I got 2 precious little boys who are clearly related to each other, and I said I will adopt whatever comes my way, whatever God has in His plan, and I got 2 little boys who look just like their grandfather. So, you know, you just never know.
So if you were to give Amy a piece of advice about adoption, which is what she's going through now, what would it be?
I always say that there are no mistakes. You get your children, and they pick you. So I would just say make sure and get your bottle warmer ready because he or she is probably on the way.
Okay, I
And
will.
if you can preambulate through life on 3 or 4 hours of sleep, then you're good. You're good to go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
perfect.
that's it. That's all you're getting, girl.
Okay, well, Bobby, I might be a little grumpy at work.
More grumpy at work.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
We just played Easy. So how'd that song come together?
Well, that song came together because, well, I'll tell you, it's kind of funny. Kenny Chesney and I had a conversation about this probably a year ago at my house over dinner, and I was saying, well, Jimmy Buffett's he's kind of started to inform a lot of what the country sound is, you know, with the going to Mexico and drinking beer and putting your toes in the Caribbean and sort of the Margaritaville with Alan Jackson and Kenny and Toby Keith and of course right at that time the economy was kind of failing. People were talking about staycations. I was like, I'm going to write a song about staying home and having a holiday, and so that's really what the song's about.
Well, I love the song,
Thank you.
but I love everything you do.
Thank
I'm a
you.
huge Geek fan. Would you mind playing something for us?
Yeah, I'd love to. Let's go back. Oh, hi, Robert. I have Robert and Peter, and they are strong enough to be my
Oh, that's
men.
my favorite song. Sheryl Crow in the studio right now on the Bobby Bone Show.
God, I feel like hell tonight. The tears of rage I cannot fight. I'll be the last to help you understand. Are you strong enough to be my man? My man. Well, nothing's true and nothing's right, so let me be alone tonight. 'Cause you can't change the way I am. Are you strong enough to be my man? Lie to me, I promise I believe. Lie to me, but please don't leave. Don't leave, no. I have a face I cannot show. I make the rules up as I go. Just try and let me if you can. Are you strong enough to be my man? Oh, my man. Are you strong enough to be my man? Are you strong enough to be my man? Are you strong enough, my man? And when I showed you that I just don't care, when I'm throwing punches in the air, when I'm broken down and cannot stand, would you be man enough to be my man? Lie to me, I promise I believe. Lie to me, but please don't leave.
That's awesome. Sheryl Crow. So, we're pretty new, and we've only been doing this for, 3 weeks or so now. I'm not exaggerating. That's my favorite moment of the show that I've had the whole time. So
In all 3
thank
weeks.
you. No, but I'm telling, we've had some pretty cool people come by.
Thank you. Oh,
but that was my
that's cool.
favorite moment. So thank you so
you.
much for coming by.
Awesome. Thanks for having us.
How about this question? When are we going to be able to buy a lot of brand new Sheryl Crow music?
Wow. Hey, well, I got a single coming out, the song Easy, coming
Right.
out March 10th. And then...
So that's our first $1.29.
That's your first
Okay.
$1.29, I guess.
Then-
That's my first 23 cents, I guess. And then I think the whole thing comes out maybe in August or September. So
Come
I'm
back.
excited about
Come
it.
back.
I will. I'd love
Man,
to.
I'm such a big... Okay, thank you. Sheryl Crow, I got to stop before I start gushing.
Guys.
I gush myself away.
And bring Tina with you.
It's the,
We have to go to Switzerland to see her.
it's the Bobby Bone Show. Thank you, everybody.